gosh. I think I'm developing like jerk-like feelings towards like people. Because, oh my God, people are they're so annoying. Okay, I get it. Like just having the puppies, it invades on people's comfort, and they're quiet, and they're just, puppies are, they bring noise, they bring a lot of that puppy energy, and oh shoot, my shoe's broken. I tried to tie it, didn't work. So no way am I saying that I'm right, they're wrong. In a perfect world, how it should be that I would enjoy my puppies in my own yard, in my own house. And that's what puppies need. And yeah, maybe, not maybe, I know I'm not equipped to have, all these puppies. I'm down to 4 now, so thank God. Not thank God, but, well, a couple found really good homes, and a couple passed away. Well, I guess more than a couple found good homes. It's just hard to compare them, or I guess it's still hard. I'm still like processing it, grieving it. Just losing Naomi and Lagatha. Parvo's God, it's a hell of a disease. It's just a hell of a disease. Because the puppies are so innocent and so perfect. And to have some disease come and just, oh my God, kill them from the inside out. It's a brutal way to go. It's brutal. Oh my God. Raggy. Shit. Ragnar. God damn it. This guy keeps coming back. Ragnar. 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 Come here, Raggy. Come here, Raggy. Ragnar. Come here, babies. Come here, babies. Babies. Come here, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. Good girls. Good girls. Let me see, baby. There we go. Gosh. Who's a good girl? Bianca, you're such a good girl. Let me give you guys your treats. Wait, look at, I got treats. Look, I got the nummies. Nummies. Oh my God, this guy keeps coming back. He's got a little dog. I don't not trust Ragnar. Here we go. Here you go, guys. Who wants a treat? Look at nums. Come on, nums. Nums. Let's go do the Okay, Matt, let's go to nums. Bianca, you want some? Ready, Frankie? Before I go to treats. Now, which hand? Right. Aki, which hand? Look at which hand? Remember, I got the nums. Bianca, I got the num-nums. Bianchi, I got the num-nums. Who wants a num-nums? You want a num-num? Come on, girls. That was a perfect example of why. At least the puppies came back. I mean, God, and he keeps coming around. That is so annoying. Look at Raggy chasing him. He has a little dog on a scooter. And I'm like grabbing my dog, my husky, like it's life or death. I'm just here by myself with my puppies, playing ball. And it's, hold on. Well, like I was saying, the guy keeps coming around. He's got like a poodle. I have a husky that I'm holding down, like he's gonna attack that puppy. The guy's riding like a motor scooter, really slow, and he takes his time. I have 4 puppies that you know, they're like double that poodle size, even though they're puppies. So I keep trying to get my puppies back to me, and the guy just, people take their time passing by. I mean, you know, well, if it's someone holding down their dogs, I would think you'd want to rush. But when they purposely just take their time, I don't know. Normally what I do is this, I leave where I'm at. And even if I was there first, I'll always leave. Today, however, I don't have that option. Arthur was real complaining and stuff, and I'm like, well, why don't you go and you know, do what you need to do and just come back. I'm fine here. Mind you, you know, I'm always fine. But, you know, I have limited water. I don't have the leashes because we came here and I was cleaning out the car. So by the time I'm cleaning out the car I'm planning to come. I'm cleaning out the car, but I still have to get the food together, the water together, and all the leashes and collars. And so by the time I got the food and water together and just picking up from last night, well, that's another thing. He always has time to get ready. He comes out whenever he wants to. I don't have any time to get ready. So, well, I don't know. If you're new to my channel, my name's Kimberly. This is my perceived life. And I'm currently unhoused at the moment. It's not a nice way to say it. Because homeless. Homeless is pretty deep. You know, I miss my house. It's my home. It's my home. It's been my home for years and years. You know, I raised my kids in that home, my grandkids. And my brother first in 2012, he died in that home. And then in 2021, my son died in the home. And, you know, left some big scars and open wounds. So my home, I guess your sanctuary, but my home wasn't. It was a war zone that never came back to life. So, and now by losing my house, gosh, the coulda, woulda, shoulda. but that's life. You learn as you go. You know, on the outside looking in, it would just look like I didn't appreciate what I had. Oh, or what's worse, that I was lazy. And I don't know where my balls are. And I can understand why someone would come to that conclusion. Of course. My house, it went through a lot. It certainly did. That was my childhood home since when I was 7 is when we moved in. It was brand new built. And yeah. Childhood memories of my house? Gosh, do I have any? I'm sure like most people, my childhood memory, it's kind of fragmented in a way. Yeah. I don't even know. Gosh, I like the tree. I'm gonna go sit back at the tree. I don't know why I was saying I was dropped off here. Well, no, he left. He left, but you know, I asked him to leave, so it's not like he's being a jerk. It's just sometimes nice to, I don't know, quietness is nice. Or just, you know, negativeness. Oh my God, the pessimistic. It's contagious. And it fucks with your mental health. And I don't want to be spreading, you know, negativeness too. So it's a fine line. It's a fine line because this is my life. I'm just, you know, I'm just in an honest way, just documenting my life. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and the good and bad times. There's, you know, there's beauty in all of it. Gosh, I was playing so good with the puppies. So I don't have, I was dropped off and this wasn't planned. So I don't have the leashes. It's so frustrating because I'm always being lectured all the time. I just think he likes to hear himself. I don't know. Then I think too, it's not me, it's him. This is Arthur, my friend. Yeah. Our friendship has just gone, it's just been, I don't know, really hard to, it's been really hard. And he's always complaining about the puppies, complaining about everything. Then it's like, I don't know. Be consistent. If you hate the puppies, hate the puppies. You know, I'm not here to change anyone's opinion or like, or dispute the fact that it's difficult. I know, I live this life. I live this. I'm not even making sense, huh? I just have a lot on my mind. I'm having to make hard choices. I'm going through a lot of hard shit. And I don't really have any outlets or any or anybody that, I don't know, to discuss anything with. Well, I have you and I have Gemini, but it's just a one-sided conversation. But, you know, I believe it's better to, not that I believe it, I just know it to be true that when I started recording my thoughts and what I was going through, it was like a form of therapy. And then, and who was it? John Gray, the women are from Mars, men are from Venus. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. John Gray is like a psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist. You know what are the difference between those? He's one of them, though. I think he was more of a therapist. But he did research, so I don't really know what he is. Psychiatrists, they do the medication. And I believe they vaguely talk to you about, you know, what's going on. I wonder. Because it makes me think I'm getting, because on Growing Pains, Mr. Sievert, Dr. Sievert, he was a psychiatrist, which I always thought was kind of weird. Not that he was a psychiatrist, it's just a TV shows in the 80s. But yeah, he was a psychiatrist, and so it'd be people with problems, and he would see them. I found this on the ground. He would see them in his house. And he, you know, is raising kids. And not saying that, you know, everyone who goes to see a psychiatrist is crazy or dangerous. But, you know, there's disassociation and delusion. I don't know. I digress. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, great. Now there's a lady with a baby. Come here, babies. Come here. God, there's just nowhere you can go. There's privacy. I miss my house. I miss my yard. Just the private space. To where I'm just not always in the way and I'm not always... Just, you know... And, you know, I'm only 4 months into this being homeless. So no way do I compare myself to people who I was to say people who are really homeless. That's what it makes me feel like. And you know what? I'm not going to ever be, what am I saying? I'm not going to ever be really homeless. I am really homeless. Homelessness is just basically that I don't have a home. Like at the end of my daughter's graduation yesterday, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. But at the end of the graduation, you go home where all your things are at. Oh my God. I don't even have a place. I do have a place where my things are at, but it's with a crazy psychotic man. You know what? I never talked about that. I never did. Yeah, I will soon. I will soon, because if you haven't noticed, I tend to go unscripted and just by what I just push record whenever I have the chance, actually. So I usually don't ever have like a subject to talk about, because different things come up, and I'll different things will come up, so it'll pull my conversation in different directions, and hopefully they all kind of connect in their own way. Because when you get off a topic, it's because something else came up, but hopefully it all comes back together again. But if it's a specific topic, then that's where I know it's best if I don't, if it's not where I'm being active, like, doing something and just talking as I'm doing it. Because conversations take, at least for me, I'm sure for everybody, but I really don't know. But they take that, just the effort of focus. And for me, yeah, to stay on topic. Oh, yeah, it takes a lot of focus. I wonder if everyone's like that. I'm sure they are. Are they? Like, do you have to really concentrate just to stay on the topic? And whatever the topic is, like if it's like, this is a big significant thing in my life, or experience I had. It definitely triggered a lot of just a lot of bullshit crap that I lived with for years, and how just fucked up people can be, and how their intentions are just self-serving and manipulative and destructive. And I was in like a life-threatening, very scary and very just troubled situation, when I'm already dealing with tragedy and instability and a crisis. And just everything that I've been praying for, or hoping for, dreaming of, it all just came true overnight, just to be taken away after so much hard work I put in. For 1 week I wasn't homeless, let's just say that. And for that 1 week, I worked my ass off to get to get a place that's total just chaos, or not really chaos, just an unkept house. It was a grandmother's house. She'd passed away, and the house was left behind to her 2 grandsons, unmarried, no kids. And now I'm finding out they had definitely one of them for sure had substance abuse issues and mental health issues, and the one was deeply troubled, and that's the one that I had moved in with. That was my roommate, or my landlord, I don't know how you call that. But I was before this guy, it was actually after the guy came, is when it's like I'm becoming a jerk, because I'm like not liking people and just want to be left alone, and I could, I'm just perfectly fine with my puppies, because they love like no other. And I'm like a mom without kids, so they're dependent on me. So they need me. And I guess I need to be needed. That's probably normal, right? I really don't know what normal is. That's what sucks when you're not around people, because people, regardless of their education or their status, just life experiences, people, you can learn so much from somebody, from anybody, everybody, even kids, and especially kids. Kids are honest. And you know what? And it's refreshing, because when a kid likes you, they like you for you. Or maybe not though, huh? People can buy kids friendship, but they just want whatever you can buy them. They just want the object, so they're not going to just hang out with you all day. That's what I'm talking about when they want to hang out with you. And kids go through different developmental stages too. Then they grow up, and like my kids, they grow up, and then life happens. They have different interests and needs and pulls, and hanging out with mom isn't as cool. It's like the Wizard of Oz. The curtain's been open, and with him, he was just a dude behind the curtain, and a big powerful voice, the microphone. And me, I was just a mom with a bag of magic and a world full of wonder and amazement. And everything was like a journey and an adventure. And real life happens, they grow up, and they just go their own way. And I encourage that. I'm not crazy. I totally encourage that. Gosh, I'm so defensive even just by saying that. I was told for years I was crazy. I was a bad mom, and people can fuck you up. And if you're not prepared for it, God, how susceptible you are to it. So, but I didn't come out of it with nothing. I learned boundaries, and I learned red flags. And this was a crazy man I'm talking about now. Dang, I should change his name. Not that I have no ties with him, and I will never, ever, ever see him ever again. The man's volatile, and he's crazy. And he had, oh my God, he was terrorizing me, taunting me as if he was gonna kill me. This is my roommate for 1 week. Oh man, I should go into a focused conversation because I think I'm just all over the place. Well, let's say focus, Kimberly. I'm in West Covina, and I am on the verge of checking myself into a homeless shelter because I cannot live like this anymore. But I need to do the steps to I guess tie up loose ends. One of them is a big one is that my RV is in Apple Valley at that crazy man's house. I have no income. I have no. Gosh, I really don't have anyone in my life to lean on. Or just that would help me. And I could probably ask for help. There are good people in this world. I've always taken in people. My house was a home to so many people down, and my door was always open. In fact, I didn't always have it locked, which just sounds kind of crazy. Not crazy, it just sounds like hard to believe. God, so many people have gone through my doors. I remember one time I did a collage of all the people who've come over and became part of the family, like in a friend kind of way, like the kids' friends. Not like relatives. I didn't really grow up close to relatives. The only siblings I have is a non-existent sister, and I have 3 brothers. But one passed away. He was a good man. Very kind man. Decent man. He passed away in his sleep in the front corner bedroom. And I thought he was young. He's 46. And then my son died at 23 in the master bedroom. His name was Christian Sr. He was home alone, and that's one thing. Damn, it's something he could never be alone. He'd always have a big entourage, all his friends. He'd always have to have all the friends over, be around people all the time. But he was home alone with his 3 boys. His little baby was 3 months old. 3 months old. And the boys, 4 and 2. Jasmine, the baby's mother, and his girlfriend of 8 years, who was going to be his fiance. My son died on a Monday. It was the day after Easter, April 6, 2021. And they had plans, and they both told me all about it. On Wednesday, they were taking a trip to San Diego. He already got the hotel room. And he's like, Mom, it's very, very special. He was going to ask her to marry him. And she already knew it. She's such a nosy girl. She already knew it. It wasn't even his first attempt to ask her to propose. A couple years back, he even had the ring. And Jasmine was just going through it. Jasmine, she could be a little volatile at times. She was one of 12 children. And the mother was like, she had her issues. She had some addictions and run-ins with the law. Went to jail. I don't really know her whole background, but maybe petty crime. I really don't know. Maybe gang affiliation. I don't know. I don't even know if they have gang affiliations when you're an adult. I don't really know much. I don't know much about that thug life. But her kids were raised in foster care. I just know there was just a lot of trauma in that family. And from the mom, it's passed down to her kids. So Jasmine, she had a hard time she had a hard time with her emotions, controlling them, processing them. But she'd come a long way. Trusting them. Trust. Oh man, she had big trust issues. And some are, rightfully so. No, in no way am I judging her at all. Not at all. Not at all. In fact, I understand her. I understood her. I understand her. When they would fight at the beginning, she would just run out of the house through the bedroom window, and take off running in the desert. The majority of the time with no shoes. But one thing, she was just like me and my girls. We don't really wear shoes. And I miss that. Sure, I cannot wear shoes now, but there's more of a comfort when it's normal, when it's your house and your yard. One thing, my feet were always clean. I used to think whenever I went to the restaurant, I just washed my feet. I don't know. I remember Jasmine, she would tell me that I had the prettiest feet. And I'm like, what? My feet? I'm like, no. And I just thought she was saying that just because her feet were always black on the bottom. But that was the first time I ever like noticed like, oh, my feet aren't my feet are, I guess, pretty. I grew up with my mom was very harsh, and parents, they're like a mirror to the kids, because the kids don't really know what they're looking at when they look in the mirror, and the parents, you reflect your kids, and you kind of guide them at what they're looking at. Like with their emotions, with everything. Kids are, they come from, they're fresh, blank slates. They don't have language or knowledge, what a nose is. What, like, oh, you're sad, or, to be validated, like, ow, oh, poor baby, that must have hurt, and let them cry out if it hurts so they know why they're crying. And to me, that's how you would learn. Like if someone gave them a toy and another one took the toy and gave it to someone else or something, like I'm just trying to think of what betrayal is. But that feeling, if that's betrayal. I don't know if that's a good example. I'm like, I guess I'm tired, so I don't want to go into thinking. Dang, normally I like to think, but just say if it's betrayal. Oh yeah, it would be betrayal for sure. And then if they lie about it, yeah, it's betrayal. So they know what that hurt feeling is. That's betrayal. So when it happens when they're older and they have the same hurt feelings, they have a word for it. It's betrayal. Jasmine didn't have that. Neither did I. Everything in my life, I had to learn pretty much everything on my own. So it's not that I'm lacking and I don't know. It's just that I learned maybe a lot later than most, and that put me at a disadvantage. And well, like Jasmine too. She's a teenager, and if she gets hurt, she just runs away. And my son, he was young too. Not that my kids were raised. They were raised as they should have been. There was abuse growing up for my babies. And, I don't, it's a weird one. I played a big role in that abuse. It's not intentional. But intentions don't really get you far. Or intentions maybe only matter to you, or not you but me. They matter though. Yeah, no, they matter, because if the intention was to hurt somebody or to hurt my children, and I knew what I was doing, and I knew what was happening, oh yeah, I guess they do matter, because that's evil. And the only reason why I don't hate myself and beat myself up for it, it's because for me, it wasn't intentional. I just didn't know what I didn't know. And I grew up with a lot of neglect and alcoholism and abuse. And you know, I didn't have any support. And I didn't even have the parental or grandparents. I didn't have any of that to tell me that this is a dangerous situation, and just that knowledge, like, of an elder could pass on. So you don't have to learn it on your own. And unfortunately, I made a lot of bad choices in my life as a result of not having that little knowledge or wisdom or protection of a loving parent. And not only, you know, my bad choices just led for just a shitty life. Shitty life for me, and oh my god, ew, 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 oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, let's get away. I don't want to be near that. Let's get away. God dang it. Oh my god, Bianca had a hold of that. This would be oh my god, this is gross. This would be the second. Let's go, guys, let's go. Let's go somewhere else. I don't want that. This happened at the beach too, but she walked up on it. I don't think the beach wasn't hers, and I just haven't seen them run around chasing anything to kill it. I don't want her to have it. Come on, baby. Now get away. Get away. I don't want them to have a taste for blood. That's so gross. It's a little mouse, I think. Do mice have big feet? That's a big back feet. Huge. Look at that foot. Oh my god. I don't want them to eat it though. That's gross. I don't have my leashes. Come on, guys. Come on, let's go later. I'm afraid to go anywhere because that guy can come back and he rides on the asphalt. Oh yeah, and that guy. My Ragnar, he's been like barking at little dogs. This was recently, within the past couple of months. Hey, get over there. Get away. Let's go. Yeah, he barks like he's gonna kill them. He didn't do it today, thank God. But the guy was on a scooter, and I don't know, hopefully, I don't know why he didn't do it. I'm just glad he didn't. This is a big dog. Ugh, and the thought of him hurting a little puppy or a little dog. And I'm in a